I'm Nefman, as you already know, and my last video was titled, dang it, I just posted it like a few minutes ago, or a few hours ago, or an hour ago, I don't know. Depends on when you're watching this video. I posted a video saying, my ride is now your ride. I did that because I briefly touched on something that I find really important nowadays. I've come to realize that none of my videos make any sense, and they don't follow any sort of strict pattern that I've set. I did try to do a schedule that didn't work. It didn't work because I wasn't able to come up with any good creative vlogs like I could and wish I could do. And there's nothing fun about that I do each day. All I do is wake up, go on the computer, watch YouTube videos. And there's not much to vlog about right then and there. I mean, I was thinking maybe I could do better vlogs once I get a driver's license. No, because I'd be able to travel places each day. But I didn't get my driver's license yet. But maybe, I'll start getting back into vlogs sooner or later. Because we can't just stop on vlog or whatever. It's been a while. You can't just stop on one vlog. And plus, the vlogs weren't becoming daily. They were coming about monthly, maybe weekly. And they weren't following sort of a strict schedule. I mean, I did have a schedule, like I said, maybe already, that I said I was going to do a vlogs Monday through Thursday. Friday would be a comedy video, and Saturdays would be serial talk. I've stuck to the schedule of serial talk because you guys seem to be enjoying serial talk, and I enjoy doing serial talk. Comedy videos. I had one on Friday. That's why I just said, oh, since I had one on Friday, I'll continue it the next week. Writing the comedy sketch Friday, but I didn't have the equipment that I wanted to do. I was able to edit vlogs, but then my editing software, which turned out to be a free trial, thank you, NCH Video Pad, you served your purpose well until you trolled me into thinking, and until you said it was a free trial. But I really enjoyed using that software. I worked with it well. So able to do stuff that I've never done before. The few last vlogs that I did, helped me get into video editing. No, not major video editing. Not major video editing, but it got me to touch the video editing world. And so I found this very helpful, and I thank the NCH Video Pad, video instructional videos. They did really help, even though I just watched the first video just to get a brief, because I wasn't all into editing because it's a long process and it's difficult to do. So now that I'm talking about these things, like I said. I said this in probably a different video. But what I'm thinking of doing, like I said in my last video, is do a video series called, not called Clones, but a video series. It's a project of mine that I'm calling Project Clone. I'm trying to get some funding, even though I showed you in my last video, maybe, and I've completely forgotten already, that I've only got $9. And what I gotta do is expand upon those $9 so that I can get the right equipment for all this stuff that I'm doing. I'm trying to get equipment, get a good camera, probably buy a good editing software, and all of this is gonna cost a couple hundred, maybe $1,000 or more dollars. It's gonna take me a while to get there. So the Clone Project, I might not be able to reach Clone Project, but I'll probably start doing the script and storyboard. I mean, this is going to be a complex series. And I really want clones to be, I still haven't thought of a good storyline to go with. But, you guys can give me an idea of a good story that I could go with. I just can't find like a real good story that you would probably like. I mean, one of the stories is where I run the story that I had started to run with, or wanted to start with, is a story where I run a clone making company. We're trying to keep it secret and underground and under wraps. And with I have Ian and Anthony exposing clones. And my job would to shut down Smosh from creating clones and exposing them to the world. As you know, in one of their Smosh rewind or reviews, where they did everything. I believe it was the 2012 ending leading into 2013, where Anthony pushes Ian and he goes, "We've cloned a lot of clones, blah blah blah." That was a good start. It got me the idea of clones. That wasn't where I started with clones. I started with clones just like a month ago, maybe, or so. And then I've recently learned from Matthew Santoro's earlier videos that he has incorporated clones. They're not really clones, they're characters that he's created, but in one of the videos he refers to clones. And I was like, maybe, it would be a good idea. But what I want to do is I want this is going far into the future. If clones gets popular enough, I'd bring Matthew Santoro into the story. I'd bring Smosh into the story. Try to make like a season 1 where try to get a season 1. I'm trying to not do too large of a special effects, because then I'd need like a whole editing team how to do this. And this is like turning into like VGHS big and stuff, and I don't have money for that. So I just want it to be like a small, like sort of video series here on my channel. Maybe I'll make a different channel, or I'll just put it here. It all depends. I really got to get that dog food taste. So yeah, the point of the series would be about clones. And the story would go around the world of clones. But I thought that my first story idea was terrible, and that it wouldn't catch on. And it'd just be like some lousy way to collaborate with big YouTubers. So I've decided not to run with that story. Maybe at a different point in time I'll run with that story later. But right now I just want to, and I'll probably make it like a mini-series. And if it goes real well, I'll probably make it into like something big. I don't know. It's just an idea at this moment that I'm throwing at you guys. If you really want Project Clones to go big, hit the like button. I'm going to end this video here since it's getting quite long. I'll continue maybe in the next video that'll also be called, this will be Project Clones Part 1. Maybe I'll make a Part 2. Depends. But these Project Clone series that I'm going to be doing now, which will be updates on how I'm trying to get closer and closer to my goals of creating Project Clones. So yeah, maybe I'll get some you guys to participate in clones. Maybe I'll be a character in clones. Maybe I'll be a back character. Not a background. Backgrounds, because I need people in the background. It all depends. It all depends on where Project Clones goes. But Project Clones probably will not be the final name for this series. probably change it. If you have any ideas for what a name could be for this series, go ahead and leave the comments below. Tell me what you would call the series. I mean, it's based all around clones, so keep that in mind. It's somewhat about clone. It's mostly about clones. And just feel creative on a name. Also, if you think Project Clones is a great idea, go ahead and hit that like button. If I just should stop Project Clones right now, just hit the dislike button, or tell me in the comments below. If you want to, help out the channel a bit, you guys can subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you want to follow up on more updates of Project Clone, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you know when a new video comes out. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter for information about stuff. But I'm gonna probably use my Twitter from now on to tell you when I'm streaming, to get the word of Project Clones out, and see what we can do. But all I know is that Project Clones will probably be a small cast of people. So yeah, duplicated. So yeah, this will be a small cast of people, and I hope this goes well. So thank you guys for watching, and I thank you for all the support.